Hi, I'm Dave. I'm with JMPlayed.com, and I'm here to teach you Back in Black by AC/DC. So I'm just going to play a little bit for you here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so what we're going to do is just going to break down the three chords that are kind of the signature chords of Back in Black. And the first three chords are E, D, and A. And if you know those chords, you're already ready to rock and ready to go after it. I'm just going to show you just a little bit of variance that Angus Young and Malcolm Young use on these so that you get the right chording. The first one is an E major chord, and it's played pretty much in its entirety except for about the last three strings, so you're going to hit a good portion of them. So you're hitting the first top four strings, okay? The next chord is going to be D, and the only difference in this chord, instead of playing a full D, with this one on the bottom, is you're going to pull a finger off of it on the very bottom string. So it's going to be an open string, but you're not going to hit it. Basically all you're trying to do is hit the three strings here. You're going to hit the fourth, third, and the second. Okay? So it's going to sound like not. Okay? Next chord is the A chord. And due to economy of motion and things like that, when you come down from this D, you can hit the A like that. A lot of times textbooks show you that the A is 1, 2, 3 fingers, like I show it here, and then hitting the whole thing. And that's not the case with AC/DC. A lot of their stuff is using what's called a 5 chord, and it's basically a very strong, heavy power metal chord. So all we're trying to do is get those first three. We're going to get the A. Those three strings. You're going to get the fifth, the fourth, and the third. Okay? So when it comes all together, this is what it sounds like. Okay? So that's the main thing that you have to worry about, is just getting that rhythm. And you got to think groove when you're thinking of how this rhythm goes, because when they start it, you can hear them do the little pick thing. He goes. He's already establishing the rhythm for everybody else in the band and for the guitars throughout that entire song. So just remember. Okay? So that's the main thing with that. Once you get past those three chords and you feel like you can get the changes, everything will run really smooth for you. Okay, so I'm going to just play the verse sequence in which Angus Young and Malcolm Young are playing, and then I'm going to break down the little single string things that are going on there. Okay, so you can see that there's two different things going on there. First off, he's using the 6th string, the 5th string, and the first, second, and 3rd string. Even guys that have played 30 years do that too. So don't feel so bad. That you can work on this. It simply goes. Okay, so what you're doing there is you're going 3rd fret to open, 3rd fret to open on the 2nd string also, and then you're doing a bend that is actually going to bend a whole step where it would actually be here, so that you get that particular tone, okay? So it's Okay, so you're using those notes. Now the second part, there's actually two different ways you can play this. And if you've been playing a little bit longer, this is a great way to help your stretching with your left hand and get your first finger and your pinky fingers working a little more fluidly. The way I was doing it is just the way that I have learned to do it, but I've also found, as I've kind of been studying through the song, that there's another way to play it too. So what we're going to accomplish here is, and if you listen to the song, you can actually hear that little bit of slide. So it's however you want to accomplish it. So let me show you that one more time. So that's one way of accomplishing it. Now if you don't feel like it's kind of intimidating for you, that's fine. Here's the other simple way to play it. So all you're doing is just hitting this note twice. Okay? All the picking techniques are really pretty simple. AC/DC, that's the one thing that makes them so great and so popular, is even though they're playing really simple rhythms, they work and they sound great. So remember that you have or to help you accomplish that particular task on those songs. So one more time, it just goes. Okay, so that's going to be your whole verse, your intro and your verse to get you moving along on this song. Okay, very signature oriented. It's a very hooky little piece. Okay, so we're not going to get into the lead in this song. Right now we're concentrating on the rhythm part. Probably in a future lesson on jamplay.com we'll take a look at that. And also if you have any problems or issues trying to figure out the way the techniques work, those type of things, you can also look at those on the jamplay.com, and there'll be parts there to help explain that for you. So keep that in mind. Use it, the whole thing, to help be a reference and help you become a better player.